Thank you. So I'd like to give you a short presentation about Freiberg. I hope that it's going to be short because I always tend to lose my words. But without further ado, let's jump right in there. So first of all, I'd like to give a short presentation about myself, so just that you know who's presenting today. So I'm 38 years old. I speak English, French, and Spanish. It's in that order. German comes in the first place, but okay, that's my mother tongue. I've been working at toda since 2016. I started there working in the rectorate as the assistant to the rector. After approximately 5 years, I switched down to the international office, and I'm responsible for a couple of the AAD programs. Like, for example, we take in Latin American students coming from Colombia, Mexico, and Argentina. I'm also responsible for the Erasmus exchange happening within Europe, and also for our outgoing students who want to go to regions outside Europe. There's a DAD program called Promise. And also, I'm responsible for the students, for their well-being. I'm the coordinator of the body program at the university, and we're always trying to make the arrival of all students as comfortable as possible by assigning them buddies who help them with their first steps in Freiberg so that they're not lost, because if you go to other countries, it happens quite quickly that you're lost. And piano, I've been playing the piano for 20 years. That's just something, that I'm addicted to. Over here, I put an image of Freiberg. You see all the beautiful red roofs. It's not Toulouse, it's Freiberg. It's a very beautiful city. It's a small city. We've got like 40,000 inhabitants, residents in Freiberg. That's the latest figures that I have. We are called the Silver City because in the past, the people found silver in the city. And also that's why we are called Freiberg, because they shouted, when they discovered the silver, they shouted Berg frei, that was a shout. That was a meaning that they found silver, and they just switched the words, which made it Freiberg in the end. And we are close to the Czech Republic. If you want to come to us, please don't go to other cities called Freiberg in Germany, because there are almost 7 cities called Freiberg. We are in Saxony, close to the Czech Republic. We are part of the UNESCO World Heritage that happened 2 or 3 years ago, that we were assigned that title. And we have a lot of sightseeing going on because of that. The mineral exhibition Terra Mineralia. We have a castle in Freiberg called Castle Freudenstein. Over there, we've got a lot of beautiful minerals that are exposed to the visitors. The entry is free for students. All the minerals that we brought together there, they were donated by people by Miss Dr. Erika Krüger, for example. She donated the most beautiful minerals that she had in her private collection to our university. And it's very impressive to see all the gemstones in there, as long as you're interested in minerals, of course. And we also have like a mineral from outer space, a meteor cut in half, where you can see the structure, the special stone structure. I'm not a geologist myself, I don't know how that's called, but it's very impressive actually to have something like that in Freiberg in our own exhibition. History, as always in presentations, I do not want to bore you with too much with history, but I'd like to give 2 or 3 facts about history about our university. What you can see in this image is we built a very new building. It's like a very big lecture hall, and this is in the foyer, where they discovered an ancient building, and they decided to leave that in that building and just to put a wall around it, and yeah, it's very nice. It's, I don't know the age, perhaps 600, 700, 800 years old, which you can see there. So they made an exposition out of that in that building, in the new building. Yeah, Freiberg, the Bergakademie, that's the original name of our university. It was founded in 1765, so we're older than 250 years. A lot of science has been going on since then. In the pictures, you can see the old entry on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, that's what the main university building looks like today. So where I work, where I enter every morning. The international offices in there, and all the administration, everything, all departments administering the university. Famous people at our university, like for example, Alexander von Humboldt. He was a student at our university for a couple of months, for approximately 1 year. I think all of you know Alexander von Humboldt. He did a lot of research worldwide and became famous for that. And if you would like to know more about him, I can recommend the literature, which was sold more than 6 million times in the world, and which was translated to more than 40 languages. There's also a movie out there, which is called Measuring the World. It's very, very interesting to see that. Also, the BBC, they have a movie about him, which is quite interesting. I can really recommend that. And Freiberg is mentioned in that movie and also in the book as well. Then also we had Dietrich von Hardenberg, who was known as Novalis at our university. He was a poet. He wrote a lot of poems, got famous for that. And also the chemical elements, indium and germanium, they were discovered in our city by Mr. Richter and Mr. Winkler. You know, indium is an element that you have today on every electronic device, actually. We're very proud to have both of these chemical elements discovered in Freiberg. Lampadius, he lived from 1772 to 1842, and he introduced the first gas technology in the streets of Freiberg. It was also the first gas lantern that was lighting up on the European continent. Yeah, after England, I put in brackets because they were first, actually, but yeah, we did it as well. Today, by the way, that's the building where you have what I showed you earlier when it said history, where the old monument was discovered. It's in there. That's the outside of the building, the new lecture hall. It's very impressive. It's very modern. Current research projects in mining, sustainable raw material extraction, raw materials from mining dumps, water treatment, and post-mining landscapes. I'll talk a bit about that later when we come to the study programs. Chemistry research. I suggest that I do not read it out for you because you can read it yourselves. But that's some research going on at our university. We are very strong in research, and our professors, they do a lot of research, actually. About our profile, our university is divided in the fields of natural science, earth sciences, engineering sciences, and materials sciences, and also we offer economics, like business administration. There's a faculty for that, and all the teaching at our university is characterized by the practical orientations, where everything is heading towards that. We have a lot of laboratories. We do a lot of work, and the students do a lot of work in the laboratories, and as well test rigs. Yeah. The faculty, our university consists of 6 faculties. Faculty number 1 is the mathematics and computer science. Faculty number 2 is chemistry and physics. 3 is geoscience. I put the faculty number 4 in blue color because that's a faculty that has an Erasmus agreement with the Politécnica de Madrid. Faculty of Material Science is faculty number 5, and then comes the Faculty of Economics, which is faculty number 6.
And we have to increase the agreement for sure.
For sure, with the
Faculty of Geosciences.
Faculty of Geoscience. Yeah, of course. I listed down a couple of programs and put those that are taught in English language in bold. Mathematics for data and resource sciences. There's some kind of a new study program at our university, which is a lot of students decide to study that at our university. I forgot to put in bold color the Sustainable and Innovative Natural Resource Management. This is a triple degree program offered by the faculty too. In geosciences, we have the Advanced Mineral Resources Development, in short AMRD, and the Technica de Madrid is a partner in that study program. It's also a triple degree program taught in English language. It starts off in Austria, then the second semester is being taught in Freiberg, and then the student can choose his or her way, whether to go to China, to Portugal, to Spain, or to Iran. Geomatics for Mineral Resource Management is also an English-speaking degree program at our university at the Faculty of Geosciences, but German level of B1 is required is an entry requirement for that program. Groundwater management, water chemistry, hydrogeology is in there. Sustainable mining and remediation management is an English study program. And then comes the engineering sciences. We've got advanced materials analysis at our faculty of materials science. Computational materials science is taught at the faculty of process, energy, and engineering, mechanical engineering. Thank you. There's always long words that I need to remember here. Mechanical and process engineering as well. Metallic materials technology is also taught at the faculty of materials science and technology and application of inorganic engineering materials. And at the Faculty of Business Administration, we've got the International Business and Resources and Emerging Markets. The professor is cooperating with a university in Paris. It's double degree is included in that program as well. Special features at our university. We have a research and teaching mind, which is quite beautiful. And a lot of work is going on down there. I've been down there myself like 5, 6, 7 times already, and it's very impressive to see all the old gangways where the miners were in the past and still operate until today, because they are extracting materials in a very environmentally friendly way by chemical methods, by applying chemical methods to extract those materials from the stone. So this is very impressive to see that down there. And the students from our programs in the geosciences, they go down there a lot. Then we have students who are very active, who build up their own race car. They are called the Race Tech Racing Team. They are very successful. They were placed 4th in the Formula Student World rankings twice so far. And they are always interested for qualified students to have some students join them, put their knowledge in there, and to build the new Formula car. It's very impressive to see that. They are very successful with that. And everyone is free to join them. Then our university offers scientific diving. A lot of students actually they try to participate, or they are registering themselves for the scientific diving courses. We offer that since 1996 at the Faculty of Geoscience, and I put it down there. It's one of the leading scientific diving facilities in Europe, and yeah, they also do a lot of research. I left it in German, Zahlen und Fakten, facts and figures. Students, we have 4,200 students. So compared to other universities of bigger cities, it's not that much, but it has, of course, some benefits. I'll talk about that a bit later. We have 1,200 freshmen, 30% of the students are female. We had 620 graduates in the last academic year, and 56 graduates in the academic year 2023-2024, which is this current academic year. There are no tuition fees at our university. We only have semester fees, which amount to 94 euros per semester. And one common question is, do you have a semester ticket? Unfortunately, no, we don't have. But yeah, that's why we ask the students to pay the 94 euros only per semester. So it's up to the student to decide whether he wants to take the public transport facilities. And the tickets are not that cheap, expensive at the moment. In Germany, we have the so-called Deutschland ticket at the moment. It costs 49 euros, and you are free to go wherever you want to in Germany by train or by bus. Facts and figures. So as you can see, as I said earlier, 4,000 students approximately. 55% of the students are international students. So the university is quite internationally, a lot of international students in there. Most of them come from Europe and Asia, but of course we have students from Africa who join us for to get some inside knowledge of how to extract materials and bring the knowledge back to Africa on their own, and also students from America, most notably from Latin American countries. There's a big Latin American community at our university. I'm in that community myself because I'm responsible for the Latin American students coming to our university, and yeah, the student assistant working for me introduced me to that community, so I know a lot of people from there. And yeah, university rankings, QS World University Rankings is something that students sometimes know, the university know. So we've been ranked 18th worldwide in the category Mineral and Mining Engineering, and we were placed 5th in Europe. And for the Center for World University Rankings, we were among the top 10% of universities in terms of research performance in 2023. A bit about life in Freiberg as a student. It's compared to other cities, it's quite, I don't want to say cheap, but the prices are quite low compared to other cities. So as you can see, 250 to 400 euro for the rent in Freiberg, utilities included. So you've got a warm room, you've got internet in your room, electricity is paid, and all that for 400 euros max, provided you live at the student dorms. They have like 1,000 rooms available for the students. And if they are full, we also have the possibility of private housing, of course, and it's not that expensive. Those are a couple of logos from the associations at our university. You can see the ACAS, that's the second on the top from the left. ACAS is an association of foreign students. They organize a lot of events at our university. They take the students out to the places that are worth seeing. They organize evenings, international evenings, and try to make everyone feel as comfortable as possible at our university. We also have a university sports center. They offer more than 40 sports courses like football, soccer, climbing, tennis, fitness sports, and all that. Yeah. Vivid city of Freiberg, there's a lot of going on in our city. The Bergstadtfest, it's organized by the city. It's a big event in our city where you can have a lot of fun. The Herbstfest is translated to autumn event. It's also a big event organized in the city. During winter time, you have the possibility to do some ice skating. On the bottom, on the left side, is the Silberstadtbahn. It's a green train that takes you through the city, presenting you the most interesting facts, what happened where in the city. A lot of people use that service. And the Night of Science is also arranged next year again, where all of the faculties and institutes present themselves on the streets in Freiberg. They present possibilities of studies, they present their research, and there's also a lot of possibilities that you have to clear your head in Freiberg. You can go to the Elbe Sandstone Mountains. They are very beautiful places. A lot of people I know from the international students, they come to us to see the old castles, the old, the very old castles, especially the people from Argentina. They really enjoy seeing the castles because they're older than their country. So that's quite impressive. And they really enjoy, all the international students, to do some hiking nearby Freiberg because of the beautiful landscape. Yeah, a bit about the application. It's not that complicated. I put the information about the application for the Erasmus program on here. So first of all, it's necessary that you are nominated by your university. I get the nomination. I check if there's an agreement, and if there's an agreement, off we go. You will get a registration link to our mobility online system, where you have the possibility to follow your workflow, upload all the application documents, language certificate, and application form, and of course the learning agreement. The learning agreement nowadays, it's organized electronically, so that's something that you actually clarify with your own coordinator at the university. We check the courses at our end, and if it was good, then it's signed. I put everything onto our Erasmus representative. They check the application, the learning agreement again. Then they sign the learning agreement, and then off you go. Welcome to Freiberg, actually. It's not that complicated for the Erasmus exchange. Application deadlines, we are very flexible, actually, but we decided to have some. So it's end of May if you would like to start in the winter semester with us. The winter semester starts on the 1st of October, but the lectures start 2 weeks later. Summer semester application deadline is end of November, and the summer semester itself starts on the 1st of April, and the lectures start a couple of days right after that. Yeah, I put a QR code here, which leads you to the Erasmus application page of our university, because we put a lot of information on there. So I think the presentation will be shared afterwards online, or
yeah, we will put them on the web.
So yeah, and we are also represented on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Like everyone is nowadays, hashtag toda, hashtag Bergakademie. And thanks for your attention. Thank you.